Okay, so today I'm starting a new segment called 2 Games, 1 Cup. Now, since it's new, I'm going to explain that the 1 cup means that whatever game I pick that is the cup, it is worth exactly 1 cup of shit. So, yes, you shouldn't buy these games, and if you have them, you need to get rid of them. It doesn't matter how much you get for it, just get rid of it, because it may or may not cause death. Alright, the first game of the 2 that I'm going to do is Battlefield Bad Company 2. Now, this has a really great multiplayer. Alright, you can play as 4 different classes. You can be a medic, a sniper, an engineer, or an assault. The medic heals the teammates, obviously. Sniper, it is kind of different from regular snipers in that you can give orders, you can do mortar strikes if your squad mates are in sticky situations. You know, you can also point out where mines are and stuff. You can be the engineer who basically just is there to take care of tanks and, you know, other vehicles. They have an RPG, you know, they have a repair tool so they can fix your vehicles. And then you can be the assault person who just has like normal guns and he can give out ammo to the squad mates. When you play online, you play with 3 other people in your 1 squad. And you're very close-knit with these people if you're playing with them because you're going to depend on them for everything. Each team is made up of individual squads and you all can benefit from each other, but it is so unlikely that you're going to get help from anyone outside your squad just because you can't talk to them that you shouldn't even try to depend on them. You need to pick people to be on your squad that you know are going to help you out or that you're going to enjoy playing with even if they aren't helping you out. Story mode is also really good. It's kind of long but not really. It's just kind of average. It's really mysterious through the whole thing and it's just it really emphasizes the close-knitness of being in a squad and you feel like you want to protect these guys, you know? It's not like one of those games where, you know, haha, I just shot that guy like 20 million times and wasted all my ammo, but I can get more because he's dead now. No, you try to keep these computers alive because you feel like they're beneficial to you, and they are beneficial to you sometimes. They can give pretty good cover. They're not like other computers where, you know, they're just standing in the way, they're blocking you. No, if you need to go somewhere, they move out of your way, but they don't notify snipers by moving out of the way and moving out of cover. They move from their cover to a different cover if you want that cover. So they're not in the way at all. They're not too helpful, but they're helpful enough to the point where you're not taking on all the enemies by yourself, but you will be taking on a majority. So overall, it's a good game. You should get it. Get the VIP code because pretty much everyone has it. If you're going to be a medic, you're going to want to get the medic upgrade because you have this bright red hat on your head if you don't get it, and if you do get it, that bright red hat turns green. So instead of having a target on your head, you just need to spend the 160 Microsoft points and get the green beret because it's really going to save you from getting sniped from any angle ever. Alright, the next game that I have is Lost Planet 2. This story mode actually makes sense. Now, I hated the first game. It was a horrible game, and the story mode, I felt like I kept on making strides, and then they would take everything back. I felt like my Xbox was turning off, and I had to start the story mode from square one all over again. But this story mode, it actually makes sense. It flows. The characters are funny. They're brave. They're everything that you want. If you've played Gears of War 1 and or 2, you can unlock Dom and Marcus as playable characters once you've defeated the story mode once. And the story mode, I'm not usually one to play story mode repetitively, but I have played this story mode a good 6 times, all the way through. And just there's certain chapters of this game that you're just going to keep on playing over and over and over again. And it's fun because you can play with 3 other people and you meet lots of people. There's less non-talking Japanese people on there now, so you'll probably run into more Americans and more Canadians, so they'll actually be talking. Once you beat the story mode, like I said before, you can change your character, so you can make them look pretty funny. My character has like a Lego head from Dead Rising. You have to have played Dead Rising, but it's still hilarious, just through the cutscenes and everything. The online is very good. Teamwork is not very good with the online, but just don't play the team-based games. Just play like Team Deathmatch or regular Deathmatch, you know, something that doesn't really need your teammates to work together. The data post grabs, they can be fun and everything, but again, the teammates usually do not work with you at all. They don't. Everyone on there is trying to do their own thing, and they're not trying to strategize at all. But overall, I had fun with the online. I played it for a good while until I got Battlefield, and then I also played the story mode. Like I said, that was what I did for 3 weeks straight. I was playing the story mode with a couple people I met on there. So yeah, Lost Planet 2 is definitely worth your while. You want to pick it up, and that's pretty much it for the two games. If you're one of those people that likes to play a game for a long time, you like being able to play with the same people every day, the same games, you know, Battlefield Bad Company 2 is your game. That's the one that you want to play. Now, if you're one of those people that is constantly getting new games that come out and you're waiting for Halo Reach or some other game to come out, you're definitely going to want to pick up Lost Planet 2 because, like I said, the story mode will keep you occupied for a few weeks. And the multiplayer will also, it'll extend it by another couple weeks depending on how your style is. So today's cup is Modern Warfare 2. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of complaints about this. Don't jump on the bandwagon. Modern Warfare 1, my favorite game for the 360. Modern Warfare 2, I don't understand. I do not understand. It's like they listened to all the 12-year-olds' complaints and followed them. All the weapons are downgraded. Almost weekly they downgrade them. Like 85% of the people playing are hacking, and it's no fun anymore. It frustrates me to play. It feels more like work to play that game now. There is just so much bullshit going on in that game that you don't even want to play it anymore. After a certain point, you're like, what is this? Oh my god. Everyone I played with on there, every 5 seconds you would hear, I shot that guy. Oh man, that's so gay. Oh man, that guy's lagging. And it's just horrible. And the way they switched the host of the games instead of just canceling the games now, that sounds really great. Except it takes like 5 minutes for them to find a new host, and when they finally do find a new host, that host either A, leaves, or B, has freaking terrible connection, and so it doesn't really help at all. They just end up getting kicked from the game because their connection's so terrible. And everyone starts lagging, and it's just, why? Why do you do this? Like, everyone that I know that plays that game has said that they would rather them cancel the whole game and start over than to do that because it would be faster and they wouldn't get a crap host. I don't understand, and it's just really, really frustrating, and that's why this game is worth 1 cup of shit. And if you get any more than that for it, you should take it gladly. If you really, really want to play this game, play it for the story mode. The story mode was really good, but you're going to finish it in like 2-3 hours. Maybe like 8 if you're really bad at games, but the story mode is so short. It's ridiculous. It leaves you wanting more, which I understand they do that for money, but the gameplay is just so short. I was done with it in 4 hours, and I took breaks in between, so I don't understand what they did wrong with it, but if you have to have it, just rent it. Rent it for the story mode, play the story mode, and return it the very next day because you're going to have beaten it by then. So, this has been my new segment, 2 games, 1 cup. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully I'll be able to do another one very soon, and I will not reveal what games I'm going to be doing.